The Bully Girl Magazine podcast is your dog-eared audio destination, bookmarking the most compelling tales and insights from the vast canine universe. While we passionately dive in the world of bully breeds, dispelling myths, offering training tips, and discussing breed standards, our scope isn't limited. We cast our net wide to encompass a diverse range of dog breeds, ensuring no tale is left untold. Enhanced by expert interviews and inspiring stories, this podcast is a beacon for responsible ownership and breed education. It's where bully breed enthusiasts meet the broader dog-loving community, fostering unity, understanding, and shared joy in every bark and wag. So whether you're out walking your dog or listening at home, enjoy the show and keep coming back. Hi, I'm Lisa Davis. So glad you're listening or watching the Bully Girl Magazine podcast. Today we've got a fantastic panel. We've got Roger from Veteran Frenchies and we've got Haile from HD Bullyz. And today we're going to be talking about some of the things that you want to keep in mind, whether you're breeding or wanting a Frenchie. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, it's so good to have you on the show. So, Haile, I'm going to start with you. And the first question is, what is the ideal daily routine for a French Bulldog in terms of exercise and engagement? And how do you manage the unique needs of French Bulldogs in different climates, especially regarding their sensitivity to heat?
So French Bulldogs do desire attention. They don't need a ton of exercise, but they do need some. So we get up in the morning, we let them outside. My dog's running a pack, so they entertain themselves. We've got toys, balls, things like that. They run around for a while. We've got bowls, and during like the hotter climates, we've got pools that we set outside, kiddie pools, for instance. And they jump in and out of those. They'll lick and drink out of them. We keep the water fresh, and we maintain shade. They need shade, and then we'll bring them inside and make sure that the temperature inside is to our likings. They like what we like. So if it's hot outside, AC provided. And during the wintertime, not so much of the air condition, but maybe so much a fan if they've been working hard that day.
Yeah, that sounds great. And Veteran Frenchies, I'm assuming it's the same kind of thing?
Yes, very similar, except we're down in South Texas. So we do get those days where it's 100 degrees with no rain for 30 days in a row.
Oh,
We do
wow.
the same type of things with the pools we have in the kennel where they stay when we're working. They have a split ton air conditioner that has a backup generator and an alarm that allows us to know that if that generator was to go down or that air conditioner was to go down. And then we have a sitter that comes during the day to let them out, make sure that they've got plenty of water still and that they're happy. And it's very important that you monitor these dogs because heat stroke is a big deal. And like Ali said, our dogs are pack dogs and they get to go out and enjoy each other to keep each other occupied, but they've got to have shade and water.
Absolutely. All right. Roger, I'll start with you on this one. What training methods do you find most effective for French Bulldogs?
Oh, God. You've got to reiterate. And, we use, when we see negative behavior within the pack, we use spray bottles. We use towels that are wrapped up like a dish towel. It's got some sort of a soft tape, like a masking tape that you can wrap around the middle and use a distraction. Like if we see them going potty where they're not supposed to, we'll give them and then we'll redirect them. So you've got to stop that negative behavior when you see it. Otherwise, it's a repetition and futility. And, allowing them to do the same things over and over again without correcting them can be very frustrating because Frenchies can be a little stubborn, as I'm sure Hallie knows as well. They can be very stubborn. So you have to really stay on them. And with a little bit of extra TLC, they learn.
Oh, that's good. And Haile, talk to us about what you like to do with your French Bulldogs for training.
As Roger stated, they are a stubborn, bull-headed breed.
Yes.
So reiterating consistency. Consistency is key in training these guys. Inconsistency will show. And, more or less that's on the owner. It's not their fault. They are what they are. We love them for what they are. So we utilize here at HD Bullyz ourselves. They love us here. They do anything for us, so we get excited for them. The excitement of us and consistency, again, that works. The water bottle, as Roger stated, that's something that we use, and just noises. So like negative behaviors, those types of things, the little clicks and the kind of yell outs, just kind of lets them know that that's not wanted behavior. And again, consistency.
Now, something that's come up on the show before is that French Bulldog puppies like to eat poop. So, Roger, have you found something that helps for that? And also, has that been your experience?
Yes, it has been our experience, and poop seems to be one of the topics, whether it be them wanting to ingest that freshly made poop or their litter mate's poop. And we've got a few techniques. We use, the redirection when we see that. But when
Right.
you have 13 of them running around, we focus on the main culprits, and we know which ones those are. So we will, when we go out with them, we'll watch those ones specifically, and we will redirect them. We use the water bottle, but then there's also an old wise tale that meat tenderizer. When you see them go,
Oh,
if you put the meat tenderizer, and I think it's called Adolph's. And if you sprinkle that, the
yes.
wise tale is that they won't go to that specific poop pile and digest. Now, again, you have to watch all of them, and it's hard to go sprinkle 13 poop piles. So we really try to watch them and redirect them at that point. And then if we see that they leave one up on the patio, we clean it up immediately.
So you have to sprinkle it on. It's not something that you can put on the food ahead of
Right.
time and then they ingest. Oh, because I was told that pineapple can work. Now,
I've heard
my
that.
pit bull Blue, we tried the pineapple. My lab Benji ate the pineapple. Blue still went after his poop. So I was like, darn it. So I might try the meat tenderizer running out there shaking it on the
Yeah,
on the
it's
pit
a
bull. Hailey, what about for you? Do you have issues with that too?
I mean, I think we all do, being
Yeah.
French Bulldog owners and even other breeds, as you stated. So,
Yeah.
again, it's not just within the breed. It's just, I think, more common within the French Bulldog breed. The pineapple thing, I've heard of that. We've tried it. Now, for us here at HT Bullies, something that one of our mentors kind of told us they found that works is
Oh,
adding calcium to their diet. So, we've been adding calcium to their diet. We've been doing that now for about 6 to 8 months, and I have seen improvement. Now, consistency again, we're watching everything.
yeah.
Poop is important, not just to watch the ingestion of it, but how it comes out. So, being
Right.
consistent with these dogs is very important. So, we're very just consistent with these guys and watching everything they do.
Yeah, that's so important. All right, Hailey, what do you consider the most challenging aspect of breeding French Bulldogs, and what do you find the most rewarding aspect?
The most challenging thing is there is not enough time in the day to give them enough attention that they desire. They
Yeah.
desire attention, 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 attention. At least my guys do, and I think Roger can agree. I believe it's within the breed that they just want attention. And we have lives. We work.
Yeah.
We have children. So just not enough time in the day for just giving enough. And we want to give these guys because it's so rewarding. I mean, they give us so much. So the time. That would be the one thing that I wish there was more of so I could
Yeah.
give it to my guys. Now, as far as the breed goes and the rewarding form of it,
Yeah.
again, they are so loving. I have
Oh,
a best friend. I have somebody that when I'm not feeling the best that day, they feel that, and I feel like they give more. They want to give more of that attention. They want to get you out of that mood. They're funny. They're characters. So I laugh with them. Again, when you're not feeling the best, there's my friend here, and he gets
oh.
me through a lot of stuff. So they are companions. They are a companion breed. They are true to what they are.
Oh, see, that's what I want. And I know I say this a lot, but I always wish I could shrink Blue and just carry him around because he is my companion. And Roger, how about for you? What do you consider the most challenging aspect of breeding French Bulldogs, and then the most rewarding about breeding them?
That's good. Well, Hallie hit the nail on the head with the timing, because they all, when the pack leader comes home, they all want the attention of the pack leader, and they want to vie for it, and they want to show up and show off. And we don't have the kennel fights and things like that, but we have a lot of growling as Frenchies do, and they want to show off and they want to push each other around and say,
Oh,
"Hey, you forgot me." So I think that's the biggest thing, and then also being, following through every day and being consistent with this stubborn breed is probably the most challenging, because there's times where we get sidetracked. We do the
yeah,
Frenchie business, but we also have another business as well. So, planning is really, really important. And, giving them what they need is probably, I think, the biggest challenge, because we want to give them each and every one of them. Like I've got two in here that are looking at me going, "Why aren't you holding me right now?" So I kind of go, well, just kind of chill out over there and you'll get your love or you'll get your treat. You don't want to give
right.
one treat, you want to give 13 treats, and everybody needs to be treated equal. And I think the
Yeah,
biggest reward is, from a breeder's perspective, is being able to see the joy that families get when they take a dog and they share those memories of, hey, here's our first, ride in the car, or here's our first parade, or you get to share in those smiles that the kids have when the dog is first, they first get the dog. and then you share those memories of the 1 year birthdays and the follow-ups and things like that. And for us, the biggest, the truest biggest reward is when we donate the one dog from each litter to a veteran or first responder in need, because that's kind of
Oh,
a
that's so
major
nice.
commitment on our end, and then also on the person that we're donating to.
That is great. One of the things that I was thinking about that I've heard is one of the challenging aspects of breeding French Bulldogs is actually the whelping process. And then when they're nursing on the mother. Haile, if you can talk to us about this because of their, smushed in noses.
So with some, you do run into some issues with aspiration. I think with all breeds, you run into issues with aspiration at some
Okay.
point. The brachycephalic breed is more common than other breeds. Now for us, we do allow our moms to whelp the litter if possible. We do C-section, but mom does
Okay.
stay with the babies, and if possible, she takes care of them 24/7. So we
Oh,
just watch 24/7 for that aspiration possibility, because it's always there, and that is a huge risk that you run doing it that way. But as long as you're able to monitor correctly and you trust the mom,
right.
those things are always a risk, even when doing it other methods. It's you run that risk with the puppies, especially with the French Bulldog breed. So just watching them and having those steps ahead, being ready, having an incubator, oxygen
Right.
concentrator. Those are the things that we're utilizing and relying on here at HD Bullies when we see those issues. We don't solely rely on the incubator, but like I said, when we see those issues arising, instantly we'll put those babies in the incubator just to allow them to get that oxygen. And it does work. It does help. We saved a lot of puppies that way.
Yeah, and it sounds like, Roger, from what Haile's saying, is that you have to have some special equipment, and I would imagine it's costly.
You absolutely do. I'm a cardiovascular tech by trade. So, Monday through Friday, and sometimes on Saturday and Sunday, I'm in a
Oh,
cardiovascular unit doing cardiac casts and pacemakers, and I'm a first assist with physicians. So I know, how important it is for, a human to have, oxygen saturation and have a clear airway. And
yeah,
I don't have time for whelping. So I entrust, somebody that is a certified whelper that has that has all the equipment, that is not, they're not some fly by night person. They have to come highly recommended. And I'm blessed to have found that person. And we utilize that person for every litter because we know that the consistency is going to be there with the care, and they're going to care
yeah.
for our litter just like they would their own.
Yeah, this has been so great, you guys. I really appreciate it. Haile, tell us where we can find you on Instagram and anywhere else you are online.
On Instagram, it is HD Bullies. That is HDBULLYZ. On Facebook, I'm Haile Selassie. Haile Selassie on Facebook. And then we also have our website will be back up and running. It's under construction right now, and you'll find that at hdbullies.com. So HD Bullies, that's the domain name, and Haile Selassie, that's who you're talking to and who you have the pleasure of speaking with. And I appreciate this opportunity.
Well, I appreciate you. All right, Roger, tell us the ways we can find you as well.
You can find us on Instagram at Veteran Frenchies, as well as on Facebook, Veteran Frenchies. And our website is veteranfrenchies.com, which will be live in the next week, hopefully. We've got a nice little platform, educational, and then it'll be interactive for people that are veteran and first responders to fill out an application for some of the special programs that we have for them.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching or listening to the Bully Girl Magazine podcast. Please follow on Instagram at Bully Girl Mag. You can follow me at Lisa Davis MPH. Be sure to subscribe to Bully Girl Magazine. You can also get the app. You can go to the Google Play Store or the App Store to get the Bully Girl app. Everybody keep coming back and have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.